Hey guys, Newb here, and I am back with Pocket Scavenger, and look at this book. It's ridiculous. And I still have like 30 things to put in it. It's quite crazy. So, on one hand, the longer I do this series, the harder it is. On the other hand, it's almost easier because I find that I'm picking up, like, everything now, just whatever is on the ground. Like, I bought this one, like, decorative key. Well, it was like a specialty art key, or specialty design key, but it was a blank, and I was like, oh no, don't cut it, I just leave it blank. I kind of want it for a necklace, and I'm like, I mean, I've always kind of liked keys, I'm just saying, but still. So, let me turn to our first page, which is page 12, oh, not page 12, item 12, and it's post-it notes. I had these little post-it notes in my craft bag, and so I found them a couple days ago and just hadn't put them in here yet. So yeah, they're like the tiny post-it label note things, and I made this woven pattern with it, so there we go. And that was my alteration. I made it into a pattern. Let's see, the next page is, our next item is number 16. This is something you can only find in your local environment. So, I was having so much trouble with that one, or this one, or whatever. I was like, I don't know what flowers I can only find here. I don't think I'm going to get a cardinal feather. I don't see that happening. And I didn't want to go with something that was a Illini, because I don't own anything Illini, even though I've lived somewhat near University of Illinois my whole life. But then, stupid me, it dawned on me that I was carrying around one of my Newb, the People's Nerd cards that lists all my different websites, or not websites, but social media information. So yeah, there was that. There's my card with my artwork that I did, and yes, I'm covering up this soda logo. We all know what that is. Obviously, I'm not sponsored by them. That'd be great. That'd be like awesome money, but I'm not. And my prompt was to add an everyday item. Well, even though like the label itself isn't really an everyday item, I drink Pepsi almost every day. So and I had this bottle sitting next to my recording area, so I just tore some of the label off. Yeah, I need to take the trash out, obviously. Yeah. But the next one, again. So, yes. This page is blank, but this is the next page I'm going to do, and it's a puzzle piece. So this one here, I'm really excited about. I think it's going to just create some chaos and maybe some rage, especially if you have like a completionist sort of outlook on life, or OCD or something. In my last loot crate, I got the Rick and Morty 300-piece puzzle. I still have all the pieces chilling in the box, but for now, or after this moment, that will not be the case. I'm going to pull one completely random piece, whether it be an important middle piece or an edge piece, whatever. The puzzle will forever be unfinished, and I will probably hang it up on the wall or something of the sort, just so people can look at it and go, why is there a piece missing? Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's. No, I dropped it. Let's do this. Okay. This simply looks like a brown piece, so nothing important as far as I can tell. From the looks of it, it's probably one of the rooftops. So let me see if I can get this to focus here. So it's probably one of these rooftops somewhere in there. So it is a more middle piece. In fact, it's going to be one of the pieces somewhere around here on the puzzle, because I can see part of the bird's wing. So that is the piece that is going to go in here, and I'm roller gluing, glue dotting, whatever it in. So it is going to be in here for go. And my alteration, I am simply just going to write haha and leave it at that. This is currently 11 p.m. On June 14th, 2015. And this was found in my loot crate from May 2015. Forever unfinished Rick and Morty puzzle. Okay. So yeah, that one I'm super excited about. Okay. On to the next one. Moto. Whoa, way down there. Okay. Number 47. Something that can be dragged or leaves a mark. This was found in the grass earlier this week. It's a stick that could totally leave some marks. I just used the tape to stick it in there. But it's this curved stick. And it had this really tiny point. And my prompt was to actually take a section out of the item. So I just broke the tip off and put it off to the side. I said that it could definitely leave like marks in the sand, or it could even, or could have done some stabbing damage if it wasn't for the fact that I took the tip off of it. Item 55. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one is like super meaningful to me. Something that was made by hand. In a desk drawer, I have had all of these handmade cards from my senior year of high school. The cards came from a 5th grade class that I had tutored. I had tutored them like every other morning, hung out with them, things of that sort. And they were just a bunch of really awesome, really sweet, creative kids. And they were just super awesome to be around. I absolutely loved them. And I chose one of these to go in the book. I chose this one mainly because this is the one of like 30 that I kept most in contact with. Her name is Callie, and so she drew me this bird. And on the inside, like, they had to, when they made the thank you cards, it was like, what would I give you if I had $100, or just a really nice thing. And she says, you'll make a great artist someday. Thank you so much for the drawings. I had done drawings for all of the students. It was so nice, and I absolutely love it. and she wrote on the front feature artist, and it was just super awesome. But I still have all of these, and I graduated in 2011, so it's been like 4 years, 4 to 5 years, somewhere in that range, so that kind of tells you something. Next one, something miniature. So I have these super cute nail art rockets. I never used them, but they came with a sci-fi nail art set that I used for my wedding that had like a TARDIS and some Gallifreyan symbols and stuff like that, but for some reason there was just regular rockets in there, and my prompt said to pretend I was 5 again, and I remember when Smiley face sun, smiley face moon, and they would always be in the same sky. Sometimes it'd be a rainbow, just that normal sort of stuff. And then like each person I knew had a, so yeah, that's my flashback sort of drawing. Okay, that was 56, 61. Okay, something that is imaginary, and I liked this one. I thought it was kind of clever. I didn't want to just like leave it blank or draw a unicorn or something like that. Location found unknown or missing at 4 a.m. on 6/6/15. Something that is imaginary is the Mike's Hard Lemonade in my fridge. I wrote, "I'm so sorry, my fridge," and I had to draw a box around the item. So I thought it was, I thought it'd be great to draw the Mike's Hard Lemonade, or my very sad fridge with the Mike's Hard Lemonade package or label on there. I don't know why. I just kind of liked it. Now this one here, you see how thick the book is, right? It's because of this one. It's a piece of styrofoam that was it was some trash that was in a customer's garden. I had to add some lines to it, so I just pressed in some lines into this huge hunk of styrofoam. So you see like the shading there in the middle. Yeah, it's because there's like a whole bunch of lines going in different directions. And finally, this is an interesting item. Something that was curved, and then I just added green duct tape and used the add tape prompt for it. But I wanted to use that the green duct tape instead of like my blue or pink duct tape because it matches. This is a foam shoe sole, so it's curved all the way, and it's also like humongous for the book, but I'm guessing it's either a like craft piece and they had cut out like shoe shapes, or from like maybe it's from the bottom of like pool shoes or something. So yeah, who knows, I believe that's all I have for now. I am starting to get closer to the end. But thank you guys for watching. Let me get my rubber band back on. We're going to take one more look at this book as of right now with the rubber band. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Alright guys, I'll see you next weekend or later this week or whenever you tune in. And you guys have a wonderful week. Bye bye.